Good evening, everyone. This is Marcin, FM Cosmetics UK corporate trainer. Welcome to my webinar after a quite long break. First of all, I would like to make sure that you can hear me properly. So if you can use the chat just to let me know. Okay, so everything is perfect. I'll keep the chat on because during the webinar today, I would like you to participate a little bit. So first, let me tell you briefly what I've prepared for you tonight. First of all, as you perhaps know, we've got a new fantastic skincare collection, Hello Honey collection, and I'm gonna tell you all of the most important things about the collection, about each and every product. Later on, I will tell you about a new product that we've introduced and which joined our new Gold Regenesis collection. We also have not new product, but a product whose formula has been improved from the Orchid collection. And also, I will tell you about new fragrances that FM Group has just introduced. As I said, I would like you to participate during the webinar, so I'll keep the chat on. So first of all, Hello Honey collection. This collection is inspired by honey. The products, in fact, are based on honey extract. So extract means that we took the best out of honey. Honey extract contains a lot of beneficial ingredients, not only for our skin, but also for our body. Here, I'm going to describe what sort of benefits you can get out of the honey extract in terms of the skincare products. So first of all, let me tell you in general about honey extract. Honey extract is a very rich ingredient. It contains 2 monosaccharides. These are 2 simple sugars. The first one is called glucose and the other one is called fructose. Also, apart from the glucose and fructose, honey extract contains mineral salts. It contains enzymes, vitamins, organic acids, and essential oils. As you know, there are 4 excellent products in the collection. Those products can be fantastically used during a relaxation bath rituals. And this is the way I would recommend these products to my potential or already existing customers. To use those products for a relaxing bath ritual. One very important thing that I would like to say about these skincare products is that all of the products have been dermatologically tested and has safety assessments required to place the products on the market. So let me start from the bath powder. So it comes in a form of a very, very fine powder. It's very gentle, very delicate, yet very, very efficient. You don't need a lot of the product to create a beautiful and creamy foam. Once you put it under a stream of water, it will create a subtle and very creamy foam. It has a beautiful sweet smell, beautiful sweet fragrance. It gently cleanses the skin and keeps it in a good condition. So let me focus on the ingredients the product contains. First of all, honey extract and goat milk extract. Those 2 ingredients, they've got perfect moisturizing properties. This is particularly important when we take a bath because generally speaking, the tap water is quite hard and it may make our skin dry and dehydrated. So honey extract and goat milk extract will make sure that our skin is well moisturized. Another active ingredient which you can find in this product is amber extract. Amber extract is a natural antioxidant. What does that mean? It means that it effectively neutralizes free radicals and helps the skin maintain a youthful look for much younger. Because in fact, free radicals are responsible for premature or very quick skin aging. This product, because it's based on very gentle ingredients, is intended for all skin types, including the sensitive one. So simply, if you want to use it, pour a very small amount of the powder directly under a stream of water, warm water. It will create a gentle foam which cleanses the skin and conditions the skin. And what's very important, you don't need to rinse it off. If you want to just soak in a nice bathtub in warm water and you've put a little bit of the powder, you just jumped out of the bath and you dry your body with a towel. There's no need to rinse it off. It will create a very nice protective invisible layer on the skin, so the skin is not gonna get dry very, very quickly. Make sure that you close the packaging tightly after you've used the product to protect it from moisture. So that's step number one of your bath ritual. And I've got a question now for you. I would like you to use the chat to answer the question. And what is my question? Can you point out any benefits of taking a bath? What kind of benefits, apart from, cleaning your body, you can get if you take a bath? How will you explain to your customers, to your potential customers, the benefits of taking a bath? Relaxation, distress, pamper, soothing, relax muscles, comfort, distress. Yes, excellent. I did my research, and according to some scientific study, these are the answers. Number one, as you mentioned, taking a warm or hot bath with some good quality bath products, first of all, it will help to relax muscle tension. Secondly, helps to get rid of headaches, if the headaches are caused by stress or muscle tension. The next one, warm bath improves blood marker circulation. Also, as Sharon mentioned, softens the skin. Usually after taking a bath, you would like to apply some body lotion or a body butter. So if the blood marker circulation is improved, then all of the ingredients, all of the good ingredients from a body lotion or a body butter will be absorbed by the body much more effectively, by the skin much more effectively. And one more benefit is reduces stress or depression. So also it is a very good idea to highlight those benefits when you speak to your potential customers and when you recommend one of the products. Let's move on to Nectar Body Wash. This cosmetic has been developed on the basis of gentle cleansing ingredients, and this is a very good point to emphasize. It provides a comprehensive care for the skin, leaving it soft and fragrant. It has a delicate oily texture, so it feels absolutely amazing. It doesn't really feel like a gel, it feels more like some kind of oil. It creates rich and silky foam, which cleanses the body perfectly. It has a sweet, subtle fragrance. And now, let me focus on the ingredients. First, honey extract and allantoin. Those two ingredients have moisturizing properties. Then we've got lactic acid, which permanently binds and retains water in the skin. And finally, we've got black cumin extract, which comes from a plant which is called Nigella plant, and it has very strong antioxidant effect. So you can apply the wash directly on the body or use a sponge, then rinse with warm water. The application of the nectar is extremely pleasant, as I said before, due to the product's amazing texture. You can use it when you take a bath, or you can use it when you take a shower. So that's step number 2 of your bath ritual. And again, I've got a question for you. If you do take a shower, how much time does it usually take you to take a shower? How much time it takes you to take a shower? 6 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. I found very interesting statistics, but this is another question before I reveal the statistics. Have you ever thought how people spend time in the shower apart from cleansing the body or washing hair? What do people know? What do people do when they take a shower? So 30 minutes, as you mentioned, is quite a long shower. So I think people do different things apart from just cleansing themselves. Okay, they sing. What else they do? Deep hair conditioner, shaving, so some beauty treatments, I suppose, shave legs, enjoy the time to myself, enjoy the heat water, exfoliate, dance, that's exfoliate, yes, so some beauty treatments. Take a look what I found out. The time spent in the shower, what they do? Somebody said pick up the soap several times. 25% of the time people spend in the shower, they daydreaming. Another 25% building up courage to turn off water and step into cold air. Unless they live somewhere in Spain, for instance, so perhaps they don't do that. But we do that in the UK, especially during the autumn or winter time. Another 20% turning in a circle to maintain even hot water distribution. Then another 20% catching water in your mouth and spitting it out. Another 10% of the time people spend in the shower that contemplating the hardest decision of life. And finally, what's the core of this ritual of taking a shower, 7% of the time they spend towards their hair, and finally the remaining 3% washing other body parts. So now I believe that with our new excellent product, the honey nectar, you will be spending the time, but even more pleasantly. And you will enjoy all of this, of daydreaming, contemplating, even better. So let's move on now to another great product from the same collection, Sugar Body Scrub. As you know, we've got body scrubs in FM. We've got the Spa Senses Salt Body Scrub and the Skin Lab Collection Sugar Body Scrub. In my opinion, this body scrub, in terms of the texture, is something in between the Skin Lab Collection and, the Body Sign Collection and the Spa Senses Collection. Let me tell you briefly about the product. First, if you want your skin to absorb more active ingredients or substances from the skincare products you use on the daily basis, I think it is extremely important to use a high-quality body scrub at least twice a week. You don't need to use a body scrub more often than that because our skin regenerates itself with between 4 to 6 weeks, depending on how old we are. So to exfoliate the skin at least twice a week, it should be enough. The body scrub from the Honey Collection contains sugar crystals, so it's a sugar body scrub. So it's a mechanical exfoliator. So the sugar crystals mechanically exfoliate the dead epidermis. The crystals also stimulate the blood supply to the skin. So that helps to nourish the skin much better. Cleansed skin produces more collagen and elastin, therefore is more firm, supple, and also it has even tone. Now, let me focus on the ingredients. So the first ingredient, which you can see here on the slide, is argan oil. Sorry, that's the third one, sugar crystals. But let me start from the argan oil. The argan oil is very important because it protects the epidermis from drying out. So the product has slightly oily consistency, but you don't need to mix it similarly to the salt body scrub because already the sugar crystals and the oil content is nicely mixed together. So the argan oil, as I said, protects the epidermis from drying out. Also, it improves elasticity. It slows down aging process of the skin. Then another oily substance is sweet almond oil, which is very, very rich ingredient. In fact, sweet almond oil is very rich in vitamins, mainly vitamin E, PP, and B group vitamins. Also, there are some minerals such as magnesium, potassium, zinc, which make our skin stronger and more resistant to external factors. And obviously, there is honey extract, which has moisturizing properties, and the sugar crystals, as I mentioned before. So the scrub will also lubricate the skin slightly due to the oil content. It will make your skin silky soft and nice and firm. So how can you use the body scrub? You should apply the sugar body scrub to slightly damp skin. The skin cannot be completely dry, so you need to damp the skin a little bit, and then massage the product gently all over the body. Then rinse with warm water, and as I said, you can use it twice a week. Then it is the next step of the bath ritual. And finally, we've got body pudding. Here I would like to highlight that the whole collection is for external use only. It is very appetizing, the aroma is very appetizing, and even the names that FM Group created sound fantastic. So how about the pudding? The body pudding is very light, in fact. It absorbs absolutely very, very quickly. In fact, it's like a body butter, but with lighter consistency. It has wonderful sweet fragrance. It gently lubricates the skin, moisturizes it, and nourishes it. It creates a delicate film on the skin, which strengthens the natural hydrolipid layer of the epidermis. This is the layer, in fact, which is responsible for protecting our skin. If it's strong, then our skin is more resistant to irritations. And what does it contain? It contains honey extract and sweet almond oil, which moisturize the skin, whereas shea butter nourishes it. After application, the skin becomes firm, soft, and supple. It is intended for all skin types, and it can be used on the daily basis. If you want, you can use it twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. So gently massage the cosmetic onto the body and leave it for absorption. For best absorption, I really recommend you to use it after a warm bath or a warm shower, because a warm bath and warm shower, they will help to enlarge the pores. The pores will be enlarged, and that's why all of the ingredients of this fantastic product will penetrate the epidermis much bigger. So then you can get the best out of the product. The next product that I would like to tell you about today is a toner. This product belongs to the Gold Regenesis collection. So one more excellent product which joins the Gold Regenesis collection. As you know, in the Gold Regenesis collection, there is a day cream, there is a night cream, and also there is a night cream. I always recommend 4 steps in order to get perfect complexion. So first of all, it's cleansing. Secondly, it's exfoliation. Then it's tanning. And then finally, it's moisturizing and nourishing. So far, there's a scrub missing here. The face scrub, but you can freely use the Orchid Collection scrub if you prefer, or the peel-off mask from the Aloe Vera collection. But let's go back to the Gold Regenesis and the toner. The toner, like other products, contains colloidal gold, and this is a key ingredient that I would highlight, I would emphasize when I speak to a potential customer. So what is colloidal gold? Let me tell you, or let me remind you about the benefits of colloidal gold. Colloidal gold is a solution of water and microscopic gold particles. Some people ask during my training sessions, is it a real gold? Yes, it is a real gold. Very tiny microscopic gold particles in completely demineralized water. So colloidal gold, in fact, has been used for ages in the Tibetan medicine for different skin disorders, but also for problems with digestive system. So colloidal gold smooths the skin. Also, it flattens existing fine lines. It stimulates synthesis of collagen and elastin, so the skin becomes nice, firm, and supple. It brings back natural radiance to the skin and vitality. Also, it has antibacterial properties, and what's very, very important, especially with mature skin type, it activates the skin natural immune system. Because as we are getting older, the immunity of the skin becomes a bit weaker. So colloidal gold will boost the skin immune system, so the skin will become more resistant to bacterial, fungal, or even viral infections. So the main function of the toner is to bring back physiological pH of the skin that is very often changed by water or makeup removers. So applying the toner will strengthen the skin protective barrier. The skin will become refreshed and radiant. The cosmetic also moisturizes the skin, flattens existing fine lines, and in general has great anti-aging properties. As you know, the whole collection, the Gold Regenesis collection, is designed for more mature skin type, for both men and ladies. And what I mean more mature skin type is 40 plus. Now, let's focus on the ingredients. So apart from colloidal gold, the cosmetic contains few very powerful active ingredients. Hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid ensures proper level of moisture in the skin, gives it smoothness and elasticity. Resveratrol, which protects the skin from external factors. Vitamin E has very strong antioxidant effect. It neutralizes free radicals, and the toner also contains panthenol, which soothes irritations, whereas rose water helps bring back youthful radiance. The toner has innovative gel-alike consistency, so it's very convenient to use. It spreads nicely and absorbs quickly. So how can you use the product to get the best out of it? You can use the toner every day on freshly cleansed face, but also you can apply that to the neck and necklines. And you can apply the toner using your fingertips, or you can use a cotton pad. It's really up to you. Once you spread it evenly, leave it for full absorption. Remember to avoid eye area, because the skin around our eyes is very, very thin. So if you've got sensitive eyes, you may irritate your eyes. As I mentioned before, it can be used by people with mature skin type, so that means 40 plus. But if you are under 40, 38, 37, 39, and you can see the first skin aging symptoms, I can't see anything against to start and use the product as well. Then we've got Revitalizing Serum. It is not a new product, however, the formula has been significantly improved. And what has been improved in the product? In fact, now there is a unique ceramide complex which creates or forms a protective barrier of the epidermis, and also it will maintain optimal hydration. So this cosmetic is designed for people who are 25 years of age or more, and it can be used by people who can already see the first signs of aging. So first wrinkles, grayish complexion, the skin becomes not so elastic. They can start using the serum. It will help produce appearance of the first fine lines and wrinkles. It has extremely delicate texture. Therefore, it can be used before makeup application, for instance. The formula, apart from the ceramide complex, contains orchid extract, which perfectly moisturizes the skin and also fights free radicals. Elastin, which increases the skin firmness and smoothness, so it will also help smooth the very first fine lines. It contains Nectar. It's a pearl mass. This ingredient will make the skin look fresh and radiant. So it will help to refresh the complexion. How can you apply? How can you use this product? It's a serum, so apply the serum on the cleansed skin of the face, neck and neckline. Avoid eye area and leave it to absorb. You don't need to use a lot. There's a very convenient pipette which you can use in order to apply the serum all over the face. Some of our business partners ask me, what's the difference between the beta-glucan serum and the orchid serum? So the main difference is that the beta-glucan face serum, it's perfect for people with sensitive skin type or with problematic skin type, whereas the Orchid Collection serum has more revitalizing effect, more anti-aging effect, so it can be used in order to prevent or slow down the first aging symptoms. You can use this serum and the beta-glucan serum twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. So this is the end of the first part about the skincare products. Now we're moving to FM fragrances. So as you know, there are two new fragrances which joined our classic collection for ladies, number 414 and number 415. Both, as you can see, belong to floral fragrance family. 414 is very classy. It is designed for independent lady, and it has very, very unique ingredient, cactus. So when you spray this perfume to the skin, the first sniff, the first smell will be the cactus. So it is definitely very refreshing, floral, but very, very refreshing. In the base note, you can find quite strong cedar and woody notes. So it is very nice and long-lasting smell. Whereas 451, it's very sweet, it's very fruity. As you can see in the top note, there are strawberries, there are blackberries and musk. In the heart note, you've got rosy ingredients, which are enriched in the base note by amber resin, cashmere wood, and praline. So if I can compare those two, 414 is floral, but fresh and very, very nice and elegant, whereas 415 is very charming, very sweet, and much more candy flossy rather than fresh. So I'm sure that everyone can find among those two something that they will like. So just to remind you, FM Classic Collection comes in 30 ml bottles, and the concentration of the fragrance oil is 20%. So these are two perfume. Also, we've got new perfume in the mini collection. The volume of the bottle is 15 ml, and the number is 241. So this is a timeless smell. I've just spoken to a few of our customers today. I just did some research, and they absolutely loved that fragrance. So as you can see, the type is seductive, is comfortable, and full of charm. So the very first notes that you can smell, in my opinion, is the liang liang, which is in the heart note, which is broken down by the bergamot smell. So it's very nice and it's very, very flowery, although it belongs to the woody fragrance family group. Also, we decided to introduce 3 fragrances in the Pheromone Collection. So you are quite familiar with these numbers, number 5, number 10, and number 173. So FM Group decided to introduce some of our classic collection fragrances, which are absolutely one of the best sellers, into the Pheromone Collection. So number 5, as you are familiar with that, is quite sensual. It belongs to Tripri fragrance family group. It's quite strong. It's modern and intriguing. Number 10, which is provocative, and it belongs to the floral fragrance family. So it's quite sweet and stimulating, with some notes in the heart note, with some ingredients in the heart note of jasmine, orchid, and rose. Also in the base note, you've got beautiful amaranth wood. And finally, 173, mysterious fragrance. In my opinion, there is the combination of these ingredients. It's quite nice and sweet, but not overwhelming. It's dreamlike fragrance. It contains licorice in the top note, so it's quite strong because usually in the top note you can find citrusy or fruit ingredients. Here we can find anise and licorice. Then a beautiful smell of bitter almond and also jacaranda wood. And in the base note, you've got sandalwood, musk, and moss. So definitely worth trying the Pheromone Collection and try to compare number 5 Classic and Pheromone, number 10 Classic and Pheromone, and 173 and Pheromone. Then our hot collection, exceptional concentration of the perfume oil, 30%. Also, one of the most popular fragrances from the Classic collection are introduced in the new hot collection, which is number 10 and number 173, which belongs to Oriental fragrance family. So it's gonna be absolutely long-lasting smell. We've just introduced a new pheromone, a new roll-on. Number 18. Number 18 has been the best seller in terms of fragrances for a very, very long time. So number 18 belongs to Chypre fragrance family. It's provocative, it's very alluring, and it has beautiful lingering smell of orange blossom, liang liang, and also it is very distinguished tonka bean and vanilla in the base note. Let me just remind you about the key selling points of FM roll-ons. First of all of FM roll-ons are antiperspirants, and the deodorant contains no ethyl alcohol, which is a good key selling point in my opinion, because most roll-ons available on the market, available in supermarkets, they do contain ethyl alcohol, which is not good to be used on the skin, especially under armpit, because it may irritate the skin. You may feel itchy, you may feel irritation. The deodorant, in order to protect the skin, also contains moisturizing ingredients. And a very important thing is it does not leave any white or yellow stains on clothes. There are two new hair fragrances, number 18 and also number 33. Really worth trying to use hair fragrance. During my perfume training sessions, sometimes our business partners ask me, can I use perfume on hair? And the answer is that you can, but there are two conditions. Your hair must be freshly shampooed, and also your hair must be very strong, because when you spray perfume to the hair, the alcohol and the essential oil may damage your hair. So if you would like to apply some fragrance, I really recommend you to give it a try to our hair fragrances, because apart from the perfume, they contain provitamin B5, which will help to moisturize the structure of the hair. Ceramide complex, which consists of small building blocks of hair, will make the hair a bit thicker and also stronger. It will prevent split ends, and also it will prevent the hair from breaking. And finally, polymers, which will guarantee beautiful shine. And also the polymers the hair fragrances contain, they will help to close the hair cuticles, so the hair surface will be nice and smooth, and due to that fact it will be very nice and shiny. There are also few fragrances that we've introduced for men. They are not new fragrances, but so perhaps you are familiar with that, or your customers are familiar with that. but we decided to introduce number 43 in our Pheromone Collection for men. It is a very nice and sporty fragrance, energizing and eye-catching. In the first top note, you can distinguish pink pepper and tangerine, which you can see in the picture here. Then it's a spicy cardamom and coriander in the heart note, and it's broken down with jacaranda tree and leather notes. Jacaranda tree, it's a beautiful tree, and in spring it produces a very nice purple flowers. So this smell, this fragrance is absolutely gorgeous, and I recommend to wear it, for instance, if you go to the gym, if you go to a fitness. It will definitely give you the boost of energy. As you perhaps know, fragrances, they tend to influence our subconscious mind. They tend to impact our emotions. The next perfume for men that perhaps you are familiar with is 110. 110 from Classic Collection now is also available in Hot Collection. This smell is absolutely our bestseller in the Classic Collection for men, and therefore FM Group decided to introduce this perfume in the Hot Collection for men. Just to remind you, the Hot Collection for men comes in 50 ml bottles, and the concentration of the perfume oil is 24%. So it is absolutely gorgeous perfume with lavender and bergamot and cardamom in the top note. That indicates already a quite strong ingredients that you can find in the top note. In the heart note, there is orange blossom and lily of the valley, and finally in the base note, which is the longest lasting note, you can find musk, ambergris and vanilla. And finally, the new refreshing collection has been broadened up. You can find a smell, FM 42, and I'm sure that a lot of people will be happy with this news, FM 199. So the new refreshing collection and other numbers as well, apart from the beautiful smell that you are familiar with, 42 and 199, 52 and others, apart from the nice smell, this product contains cooling menthol, soothing allantoline, and also regenerating panthenol. So perfect to be used after shaving. It will cool irritation. Also, it will help to reduce the appearance of aftershave bands, and even if some cuts appear, it will help to heal the wounds, the bands very, very quickly. So that's all I've prepared for today. So we've discussed the new skincare products, the ones that whose formula was improved. Also, I told you about the perfume range and some of the products related to that range as well. So I really recommend you to get the catalog if you haven't done that yet. Take a look. You can find all of the important information in the catalog as well. I recommend you to follow our Facebook page and also take a look at our official FM website in the corporate training section. For those of you who are able to come to our distributor center for corporate training, I've got a good news, and I know that not everyone knows about that. There is a new training system that I designed for our business partners in order to help you to broaden your knowledge and also expand your business much faster. So take a look at the new corporate training section. There's a description of the new training session. And if you have any questions about the new products, please feel free to send me an email to training@fmcosmetics.co.uk. I hope that the information that I passed today will be beneficial for you. So thank you very much for excellent turnout. Thank you for your attention, and I'll speak to you shortly. Have a good night, everyone. Take care.